It's been a busy one, but let's end with something super positive. Pastor Brandon Buckley is here, and coming up next weekend will be this event, a Christmas bike giveaway. It's going to be on Winborn Avenue, which is the area where the Inspiration Center will one day stand. Every kid needs a bike. Again, as we talked with Rep Marcel earlier, sometimes we don't think about the kids who during the holiday season don't live in houses with resources to give them what most kids get. And so, Pastor, let's talk about it. I've been knowing this guy a long time, and the funny thing is, I don't remember the last time we were in the same room. It's been years.
Yes, it has.
So the first time we talk again is in front of a TV camera.
Sure.
How you been, man?
Really good. What about you?
I'm great. So tell me about this event.
So this event, number one, is our 8th year.
Wow.
And I want to say thank you for sharing it as well. Our 8th year, and this event is about understanding the impact on a bike, you know, with a bike for kids, man. I think about a bike for kids, we compare it to a car for an adult. And so that's just that impression that we want to make on kids. You've got a lot of toy giveaways. You go all over town and receive a toy. Sure. But this event was about us, that ticket item, which is that bike for the kid. It brings a different smile, and so we wanted to make that impact.
You said 8 years, man. Any idea how many bikes y'all have given away in that period of time? Would you venture a guess at it?
Definitely over 1,000. For
over
sure.
1,000 bikes, really?
You know, our quota is always 100 bikes, and so we've always looked to increase that. And so, yes.
Wow. Yeah. So, you know, being a pastor and coming into this time of the year, I think the stress of the holiday season is always so crazy for so many people. And the pressure to make certain that kids, if you have kids in the home, have a memorable Christmas. How are you advising your congregation and others to proceed during the holidays, to not forget the spirit of the season, but also to not put all that pressure on themselves?
Yeah, you know, and it's a great question that you mentioned, because I think it's a time where I live by this something that I think you have to experience it to know the power of it. Okay. The greatest blessing is to be a blessing. Yeah. And one of the things that will help you if you're going through tough times right now, and the holiday spirit, seeing everyone purchase, if that pressure is on you, I believe the greatest way to get it off of you is be a blessing to someone else.
That's good. That's good. Look, on Christmas, the only thing I want is for my 49ers to beat the Ravens.
Wow.
You all right, Wes? So let's talk about you, goals for the new year. Tell me about that.
Goals for the new year. For me, one of the main things I want to do is increase my impact on Baton Rouge youth. It's one of the things for me as a pastor, as we look forward to building or purchasing our first facility. I mentioned to our congregation recently, I want the largest facility to be for the kids, the smaller facility for the adults. Why? It's because I don't believe our kids are our future. I believe our kids are our now.
1,000%.
And so I just believe that we've got to be aggressive on our impact, our impression, and our impartation on our kids. And so my goals are all around my impact on Baton Rouge youth.
Well, let's put that graphic up one more time, Kyle, and it's happening on the 23rd. There you see it, 10 a.m., 6180 Winborn Avenue, and you can go out, participate, and watch some kids have a fantastic Christmas. Pastor, we appreciate you doing this for the community, man, and glad to have you on. And don't be a stranger in 2024.
Sure.
All right, next week we will have a conversation. The full show is going to be with Mayor President Sharon Weston Broome. We'll talk about goals for the new year, get her thoughts on this year that has gone by, and then she's running for a 3rd term. And there's some names out there, Ted James, that have been talked about as potential challengers for her. So we'll have a full conversation next week with Mayor President Sharon Weston Broome. And check out the audio podcast right now. Episode 290 is up at podcast225.com. We talk about what happened in Caddo, talk about artificial intelligence, and I give you my thoughts on Jaden Daniels. Y'all check it out, podcast225.com. See you next week.